Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. Is flirting cheating? Find out tonight on this YouTube channel. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. I had this idea for a while to talk about monogamy because last year I did a video called Open Relationships, and it seemed like you guys enjoyed that topic. And then I was thinking, what's more fun to talk about than monogamy? Cheating. In monogamous relationships, the people involved typically are exclusive to one another, physically, emotionally, spiritually. The first example I thought we could look at is Instagram DMs, because I think these things are kind of like the new workplace romance. We'll just be really heteronormative for a moment. Let's say the lead executive in the office has a little bit of a fling with the secretary, and they hit it off, and they're just flirting, and they think it's harmless, but then one day, boom. I think Instagram is like that because it seems so harmless. You're just on your Instagram, and let's say you're on stories, and you see a cute somebody, and you just respond, and you say, super cute. And then they respond to you, oh my God, thank you. What are you up to? And then you just happen to be kind of horned up at the moment. And you also just happen to find this person attractive. So this person slides into your life at such a vulnerable spot. So you reply to them, just taking a shower. And then that person's like, okay, now I know this person is either naked, about to be naked, or was naked. And that is pretty hot. Let's just continue with this thought for a moment and pretend that the person who sent the original message was in a relationship, and the boyfriend saw the phone and said, hey, what are you doing? Why are you flirting with so-and-so? The guy's probably going to be like, look, I didn't mean to do it. It just like happened so quickly. And it's like, listen, no one has a good excuse for that. And I've heard the term mindless flirting used before. I think there is some truth to it. Because even when you're in a committed monogamous relationship, I think it can be really difficult to just shut off that side of your brain. It just comes naturally to us, I feel like. If you're human, which you should be, we like attention, and attention feels good. It's validating, it's exciting, and if you're in a relationship, maybe the excitement and the thrill isn't quite there anymore. So when you have a hottie on Instagram or in your workplace flirting with you, it's only natural to flirt back. So I guess what I'm trying to say is wherever it starts, I think you can get wrapped up into a flirtatious moment before you even know what happened. We interrupt today's programming to thank today's sponsor, AG1. AG1 is a daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. It's made up of 75 high-quality ingredients, carefully curated to nourish all the body systems holistically. AG1 supports the brain, the gut, and the immune system. For me, one of my favorite features is that I just know that I'm getting all my daily nutrients. I drink it in the morning with my oats, my oat bowl. After that, I'm just like, hey, good job, me. We gotta talk about the taste. I think it's, it's refreshing. It's not too sweet. I normally put a few ice cubes in there. And AG1 is your daily dose of vitamin C, zinc, and functional mushrooms to support overall immune health. Biotin, zinc, and other nutrients help support healthy skin, hair, and nails. And the AG1 travel packs make it super easy to stay committed to your intentions wherever you are and when you need it most. Go to drinkag1.com/MarkE Miller to get started on your order. And they got a sweet little deal going on for you guys. AG1 is gonna give you guys a free 1-year supply of AG vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. I'm not trying to defend the flirty type people out there because I've been on both sides. I said in the open relationships video a year ago that I found out through trial and error that I'm just a one dude kind of dude. And that remains true to this day. Let's switch perspectives for a minute and think about the boyfriend who saw the DM. To him, it's surprising, it's hurtful, it looks very intentional and motivated. Let's just take a breather from that for a second and come back to the original question, which was, is flirting cheating? I'm curious what you guys are saying while watching this. Like, is flirting cheating? I think it depends on so many things, so many little nuances in the relationship. Depends on the severity of the flirtation moment. It depends on the arrangement that the partners involved in the relationship have set from the beginning. I think some monogamous relationships allow some wiggle room. And if little flirty Instagram DM, comments are acceptable, then in the case that I talked about earlier, that would not be considered flirting. But maybe this couple drew the line at like, hey, look, once you exchange photos or videos or plan to like hang out with each other, that may cross the line. Just like I said in my open relationship video, I'm not making this to pass judgment at all. I think it's just fun to speak on and to kind of examine just all the little intricacies and differences we have. I prefer certain things that you may not prefer. And I think that's beautiful. And I think we should celebrate our differences and the limitations that we have for ourselves. I think that like in gay relationships, there is the stigma that we are more open or open-minded. And there's probably some truth to that. Again, didn't do any research. Amongst my friend group and the people that I come into contact with in this world, yeah, it seems like the queer community is like, hey, what's up? You like to shower? What I've learned over the years of dating is that setting your boundaries and your expectations early on in the relationship is going to be a really wise thing to do if you can do that. And if you can have that conversation with your partner. I've gotten into situations where if I had just been a little more honest with myself and my partner, we could have avoided things that just weren't good for either of us. There's some people that haven't had enough experience in the dating world to know exactly what works best for them. And it's tough because you can sit there alone and like say, okay, this is what I prefer. But sometimes it changes when you meet a person and there's a level of trust that you guys have between each other that like you never thought was possible. You don't know where that's going to lead you. I think it's just important to stay open-minded with everything in life, but especially when you're in a relationship, because you learn so much about yourself, and the relationship reveals so much of your character. It can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Just be kind to yourself, I guess. I'm still learning so much about myself anytime I talk to someone. It's like they say relationships are like holding up a mirror. It can be a lot. And you're like, whoa, 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 wee, woo. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This is a place that we can come and share ideas and feel a sense of community and support from one another. There's so much judgment that we feel in our community, the gay community. And I think a lot of it is just fear. Come to this channel and know that like the comment section and me, there's no judgment passed around. Yeah. So if you want to comment something about this topic, just make sure it's friendly. You can have a friendly debate, but be respectful. Okay? Or I'll block you. And finally, let's just pass the question off to you guys. What do you think? Is flirting cheating? Let me know in the comments. Love you. When you're feeling depressed and you feel shitty about yourself and you're lacking confidence and the ability to really think clearly, it's scary. I use this very simple formula whenever I feel shitty, and it's called the let go formula. Test, test, test. Sorry to interrupt your programming, but we interrupt today's programming. I pop a few ice cubes in there, shake it up, bang, bang, boom. AG1 supports the brain, the gut, and the immune system. Body roll.